Hello, my crafty friends. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to my channel. This is Sheree, and my channel is Turquoise Dreaming, and I'm so glad you're here. So, I have a quick video for you today. I have, been doing some like destashes and bundles and things like destash bundles, etc. for because I'm moving my craft room. It's kind of like things I've been wanting to do, but now that I'm moving my craft room from downstairs to upstairs in my house, I'm, very motivated. So, anyway, let's get started. This is going to be quick. So, I just wanted to let you know about a couple of listings I put in my shop, my eBay shop, which is linked below, in case you're interested in any of these things for yourself. And I'll tell you what I did with them, and you do whatever you want with them if you want any of them. But this is a stack of hymnals right here. This is the first one. We're just going to flip through them real quick. But these, all the hymnals I have, I bought at thrift stores to craft with, either to, and I used to sell hymn book, but just the pages, bundles, and I used to also have a listing for, you specific songs, like you could pick, so many pages and pick your songs, and I would go through these and look for songs for people. But I found that to be very time consuming, the picking out of the page, certain songs. And a lot of people wanted the same songs, and that's hard because, I had a good amount here, but after a while you run out of certain songs, and then some people would be like, make me look through all the books, and then they wouldn't order, and it took an hour to look through the books for their songs, and they would say they were going to order, and then they never did, and it just got to be very time consuming. So that listing went away, and then I did the just the hymn book pages was very popular, really, and that was very nice to see that, and I enjoyed actually, just selling the bundles of, random pages, but then I didn't do that anymore either. So now I'm just destashing these because I have way too many. So let me just run through. I know that was kind of a long explanation, little story there for you, but I'm going to run through. So they're all in approximately, that was a motorcycle going by if you heard that, but approximately these 8 right here, approximately like kind of in the same condition. So you get they're all hardback covers, but they all have like, they're all kind of, where I've taken pages out of some, so they have some loose pages, or they're just, not like, this one's pretty together, but some of them are worse than others and have more wear than others. But see, it's just, I've taken out a lot of pages, but there's still a lot of pages in here. I mean, look, a lot of pages in here. So, if you wanted one, say, to use the cover to make a journal, I've made and sold a couple of hymn books, or at least one I remember making. It had a real pretty cover, and it wasn't anything fancy either. It was kind of, just an old hymn book cover, which I thought was a really neat cover for a journal. And so, yeah, I sold at least one, maybe a couple. I don't remember now. And I've used a lot of the pages. I just use the pages in my journals as, you can turn them and, maybe have little pages, or you could do lots of other paper crafting. There's lots of ideas to do with music pages. You can coffee dye them, you can color them in other ways as far as other colors of dyes. You can take them apart and then hinge them back together if you want them upright, all that good stuff. So anyway, let me just flip through and show you what I got here. Soul stirring songs and hymns, and I'm not gonna try to look for copyright in these. These are all very vintage. I don't have any idea what year they're from, and a lot of times it's hard to find the copyright because they put the copyright a lot of time of the actual hymn. You know what I mean? A lot of times they don't put the copyright of the actual, like the overall book. And I noticed, and like, here's one that says 1972, and there was one back here that says 1969, and that type of thing. So, soul stirring songs and hymns. This one is actually from my family, that my family owned. you know, like for my parents. So that was from my history of church, you know. And anyway, so next one, All American Church, but I think the rest of these came from thrift stores. All American Church hymnal. If I know it came from my family, I'll tell you, but otherwise they came from thrift stores. So here's the condition of just this one. I'm going to, and in the picture, I have pictures on, you know, a few pictures on eBay. And yeah, if you see one that you want, just, you know, make your order. And if I still have it left, if it says 8, I'm going to have them all left, right? There's only 8 in this listing. But if there's less than 8, then you know something has sold. So just, you know, you can make a purchase, or before you make your purchase, ask me if you have, you know, if you see 1 or 2 that you like and you want, say you want 2, ask me, you know, if they're both available, or if you want 1, ask me if that one's available. But you can see this one has some loose pages, and you know, usually when I took the pages out, I would, you know, use an X-Acto knife and take them out that way. It's the best I could without damaging the rest. But, you know, some books I used more than others. This looks like I hardly took any out of here. If I did take any out of here, you know, the pages might just be loose from, you know, when I got it from the thrift store. So, All American Church hymnal. That was green. The first one was like a maroon color. This is another green one. Broadman hymnal. I think I have a few of these. I'll try to get all these out at one time. But Broadman hymnal, you can see the spine on this one is quite worn here on the edges. See, like this one's spine, the edges are not as worn as that one. And then this one, here's the pages in here. I don't see a lot of writing in any of these, so I'm not saying there's no writing, but I'm saying I don't see, like, you know, any damage to the actual pages as far as tears or writing, anything like that. But okay, so this one, let me see, I was going to get the other 2 Broadman hymnals. I think I have 3 of them here. So here's the other one, the second one. Worn a little bit there. And then this one is coming, no, it's separate from the book block is separate from the, and I may have received it like that. Because I really don't remember taking any of these apart. That would be easier though. If you wanted to take apart, it's already started for you. And you can see the signatures in here. Look at that. So these are going to, actually, I couldn't remember if they came, I don't think I took any apart. But, yeah, this is interesting because you can see if you do take them apart, maybe they all come out in signatures like this. See, and then you'll have a 2-page spread. But looks like they were sewn in, so you're going to have, you know, wear and little holes there on the where the 2 pages meet together. But anyhow, I like this green page too in here. So anyway, that's that cover, and the book block will come together. Let's see how this one is. This is the 3rd Broadman hymnal. That has a nice green. I am hearing noises behind me, so if I keep stopping, oh, there's one that's kind of torn. I'll leave it in there, but you can always just use your paper cutter and cut that even if you want to use that one. But I apparently took some pages out of here, or at least one. I don't know. I mean, you'll be able to tell when you get it, when you say it, like 478, 479, 480, and then 81, 82, 83, 84 is missing here. So, yeah. Here's, oh, that's a piece of my paper. No paper with the S on it for my name. Here's the loose paper here. See this spine's coming apart. And I think I don't think I really took any of these apart. If they were coming apart, they were probably coming apart already when I got that. 3rd Broadman hymnal. This is the Great Hymns of Faith. I already sold 4 of these. I showed you a listing. If you didn't see it, or, you know, you are new to my channel, I had a listing already of 4 of these Great Hymns of Faith, and they went right out the door. I was surprised they sold so quickly. And there were, this one, I don't think those ones I used, so I sold those first. And see, this one I did take some pages out, so it started coming apart like that. So, you know, it is what it is. If nobody buys these, I'll just give them back, probably give them back to the thrift store, because I really don't want to store them. That's why I'm destashing them. I don't want to store them. And I have still a lot of pages out of the hymn books that have just, you know, I've already taken them out of the hymn books, and I have them to use in my crafting, so I don't need these. I have plenty. This is what I'm saying. So this one was Inspiring Hymns. Here's the spine on this one. Lots of pages. This little card was in there already, so I left it. It's upward. If you went to church, I don't know if they do upward anymore, but when we went to church, I mean, we still go to church, but when we went with my kids, when they were, you know, like young teenagers, middle school, and I'm trying to think, it was in elementary school too. But anyway, the churches had like a sports program, and it was called Upward. So you could play Upward basketball. I think they had soccer. Maybe that was it. But they definitely had, my youngest son played Upward. He played Upward soccer. I don't know if he played basketball at school. But I think he played Upward soccer. But I thought that was interesting because that was a church thing. And so I left it in there. So anyway, Inspiring Hymns on that one. I don't know. I think I showed you everything on that. And the last one in the 8-book listing is this one right here. Baptist Hymnal. Where on the spine here. Back. Inside. There's a little bit of writing right there. Let me see if this one... Yeah, no, this is not that almost looks like my mom's handwriting, but it's not. And, you know, yeah, this is not from my... Oh, yeah, no, this is not from my family. Only that first one I showed you was from my family. So, let's see, there's... Yeah, I took a lot of pages out of here. That's 222, and that's 408. So I have that many pages I took out of here. But here's Tell Me the Old Story. You know, if you went to church where they sang hymns, you know a lot of those songs. So that's the eight book listing. Okay, 8 hymn book listing. Then I have a separate listing for this. It's just a cover. So, and I thought it was a pretty cover. I thought this one was really pretty. That's why I wanted to go ahead and list it and see if anybody wanted it. It's a thinner spine here. You can use this spine, or, you know, and kind of repair it and reinforce it on the inside. See, that's how it looks on the inside. Or you can cut the spine off and use the front and back cover. But I thought it was kind of really pretty for an old, you know, a vintage cover. I like the color. I like the kind of like embossed or debossed. It's not, they're kind of indented words here. They probably used to be gold. It says... The Cokesbury Worship Hymnal, Madison Methodist Church. It doesn't say where the Madison was or anything, like what state or anything. I don't think. Here's it has a couple pages in here that, you know, of course I'm going to leave in here, that, you know, like that introduction and this kind of title page here. And the name is written right here. But yeah, it does have those couple of pages. I looked for a copyright on here and I didn't see one. But I think the page that's left is pretty cool. And I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there's like dots, or they almost look like hearts, but I'm going to call them dots in case they aren't hearts. But if you get it, you can decide if they're hearts or dots. Spots, dots. Hearts, but and they're on the back too. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to show you in the light, but it's the same color as the book, so they're a little hard to see. So that's listed by itself, only $3. It's a true Destash. I just want somebody to, if somebody wants any of these, I want you to be able to have them for crafting, you know, or whatever you want to do with them. Maybe you just want to have an old hymn book to look through and sing the songs, you know. sing the hymns, your favorite hymns. But these three are a little different. They're not your typical church hymnal. They're a little thinner, but they're nice old books and nice old hymn books. So this one's called Tabernacle Hymns, green, number 4. I think this is a neat old cover too. It has kind of a arch right here, and the words kind of in a little indented area. I like the wear on it, the natural patina and natural wear on it. I would, if I were going to make a journal out of this, I would use it just like this. I wouldn't put book corners on it or anything. I would just make a nice old vintage journal, vintage, with some vintage paper. Of course, you got all the paper you want in here too, if you want to use some of this, but it's got some writing right there. Property of King's Memorial Baptist Church. Thank you. Thank you for not stealing it. I don't know. Eventually it was donated to the thrift store, apparently. It says $3 right there. And yeah, so it was for sale for $3 somewhere, not at the thrift store. But anyway, there you go. That one, I believe, is all together. I don't think I took any pages out of these. That's why they're listed separately. I never took these apart or took any, as far as I remember, or as far as I can tell, I didn't take any pages. Another nice old book cover. This one says Quartets for Men. Actually, if you wanted to make a journal for a guy, a man, whatever, maybe he sang in the choir, maybe he still sings in the choir, maybe he's a singer, maybe he was in a quartet, maybe he just sang at church or is into music, or just if you just like it for, I mean, I like it. I would like it for myself. If I were going to make a vintage journal for myself, I would like this cover. Here's what the pages look like. All the pages look like they're here. This one says $7.13, $2.99. I have no idea where these were for sale for those prices, but yeah, nice old hardback. I really like both of those covers, and this one too. The maroon with used to be gold. It's kind of, I mean, you could feel it kind of, I guess, more like debossed and not embossed. Here's the back spine. And then the inside. Property of Primary Department, Front Street B Church, David Henderson. And there you have it. That's all my, so it's 3 different listings, and these are not like, again, if you see one you want, and it says 3, they're all available. But if it says 2, then one's been sold, and you just need to ask me before or after you purchase. Like, if you say anyway, just ask me before or after, and tell me which one you want, or I'll just pick one out for you. If you don't say anything, I'll just be like, whatever's left, I'll just send to you one of them, or however many. If you buy 2 or 3 or whatever, I'll just send you however many you purchase. So they're all priced individually, So just tell me how, put in the listing, pick out the number of you want, and yeah, I hope someone can use these. I didn't want to just take them. I thought about just taking them to the thrift store, but I was like, because I really like them. I really enjoy the hymn book pages and using them, and I've coffee dyed them, and I really enjoyed when I did make journals out of some of the covers. I thought they were really cool for making an old vintagey journal, just using coffee dye pages and hymn book pages, and just all kind of coffee dye pages is what I like to use in a book like this. Graph paper, ledger paper, and kind of coffee dye it, or even scrapbook paper. I have like vintagey scrapbook paper that I coffee dye on the back, white side, things like that. It just really can be really pretty and nice. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.